So Wesley and I decided to catch up with Spencer Colgan. He's an expert in wallpaper in the Tampa Bay area. We caught up with him and we did an unbelievable interview. Check out his YouTube channel, Spencer Colgan. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi, Derby Perez here with Tampa Marketing Guys, and right now we're here with Spencer Colgan, right?
Yes, sir.
And we're also here with John, and we wanted to find out what is a typical day in the life of a wallpaper installer. And I caught up with Spencer over here at Ashley. Why don't you share a little bit about your success being a wallpaper installer?
Sure. My name is Spencer Colgan, and I learned how to hang wallpaper when I was about 16 and a half years old in New York. My first teacher was actually my mother, and back then a lot of wallpaper was installed by people who had large families, and they didn't have the money to pay a professional, so the mother, usually a person who stayed home, installed it herself, and she identified something in me. Now that I'm an adult, I think back about how you choose workers to do certain things. She saw something in me that she thought would be a success, so she had me install the wallpaper in the bedroom with my cousin Krista. So that was my first installation, and it was on walls that were about 10 feet high. And I learned how to hang paper, let the wallpaper book, which is a process where you just let the glue sides absorb the fluid in the glue, and basic things like cutting. But I always kept it in my mind on how to do it and the basic techniques that she taught me. My first paid job was in Brooklyn, New York, in a commercial establishment, in a pizzeria, in a place called Circle's Cafe, and it was a success. And I was very proud of the job, and they left the wallpaper up for years. But that's a little about me. I've been doing this since I'm a teenager. I started my own business when I retired from city service in the city of New York, and I have to tell you that not only do I just hang wallpaper, but I actually love to hang wallpaper, which I really believe is part and parcel to any successful business, no matter what you do.
You know, Spencer, I saw a lot of videos of you, and I do really believe that you do enjoy what you do. You love what you do. And I saw that in your so many videos on how to do wallpaper, tips, tricks, and things like that. What is a typical day of you, being a wallpaper installer? What does a typical day look like?
The typical day in a wallpaper installer, from my perspective, is extremely busy. Because I met this great guy. I gotta be honest, I met this guy, Wesley, and all of a sudden my business skyrocketed. And I literally start my day at 7 o'clock in the morning from taking text messages from customers, phone calls from customers, and that goes on all the way up until about 10 o'clock at night. I recently hired a crew to accommodate my clientele. I'm very picky about the product, and so I'm very picky about the people who work for me. But during the day, I will do everything that ranges from answering calls for service to installations. I install every single day of the week except for Sundays, but every day I'm doing an installation of wallpaper, especially now that business is absolutely soaring in the Tampa-St. Pete area. So it ranges from taking calls, answering questions from customers who just have a question. My YouTube channel, thanks to Wesley, has grown exponentially over the last 4.5 months. And I'm getting questions from people overseas now, and it's exciting. So I answer questions by phone, text message, my YouTube channel, and then I do estimates. That's about 25% of my week, running around the Tampa-St. Pete area doing estimates and installations.
So before you were on YouTube and you met Wesley, your day was a little bit slower, obviously, right? It was a little different.
My day was significantly different. I mostly painted. Prior to having met Wesley, last year at this time, I was painting. My first paint job this year just took place in the last month. I have been doing installations since January 1st, every day of the week. if I didn't take off Sunday, I literally would not have a day off. But no, it's my day is mostly residential installations. I'm going up to about 35-40% commercial installations at this point now, because as this is a commercial installation, I'm getting more and more, because of the YouTube channel and all of the Google reviews, companies, commercial establishments are trusting my name. They don't want any worries with contractors who are so very hard to trust these days. And because they see your itinerary on YouTube, they go with you with all those reviews.
So SpencerColgan.com, and we'll see you in the next episode. Please subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for checking out this video. Talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Spencer.
Thank you.